tribute to Greta Thunberg and the school strikers, including those from my constituency, and the protesters we saw outside Parliament last week, for ensuring that climate change is once again at the top of the political agenda where it must be. Under this government and in this global context, their actions are necessary. On the issue of climate change, the government has failed. Since 2010, a raft of policies and initiatives which were driving progress on climate change have been scrapped. Members opposite today have called for action on energy efficiency, yet the Tories' cancellation of the Green Home Scheme means that the retrofitting of insulation is at 5% of the level in 2012. We should have been building on those initiatives to make further progress, not talking about the extent to which we have moved backwards. With the very limited time available, I want to raise one issue which hasn't been mentioned this afternoon, and that is the issue of fossil fuel divestment. Part of the system change we need to see involves taking money out of dirty, damaging, exploitative fossil fuel extraction, and we can do something about that here in this place. Both of my local councils, Lambeth and Southwark, have committed to divest their pension funds out of fossil fuels, yet our parliamentary pension funds remain invested in fossil fuels, despite 100 members writing to the trustees of the pension fund last year, calling on them to divest and remove our money from fossil fuels and invest it in sustainable industries. I call on all members here to join that call. We need the government to act comprehensively at the scale required by an emergency. Climate change demands that it is the prism and the underpinning principle of all our political and economic decision-making. We must act to address this emergency.
Thank you.